What the fuck, bro? Stop it! What the f*** are you guys doing? Bro, let go of my gun! No, let go of my gun! 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 No, not unless you did it! Shooting me! Let go of my gun, you put... Don't touch my gun again! Bro!
That we bring up the interview screen. Dear God, please. Okay, the hot diggity damn, this is working. Oh, now it should be working. Guys, say hi. Okay, that means yes. That means it's working. I'll put this back. Greetings, dear God. I hope this works. We're gonna do a lot of things at once. I will allow Isaac to say tits. Greetings, salutations. How's it going? I hope everyone can hear me. This is the 6th episode of this complete tire fire that I like to call, I guess, a podcast, sort of. Otherwise known as Sup Nerds, episode 6 in the building tonight. I have two of the edgiest of the edgy boys, the boys that make the men cry. We have the infamous Quinn, bum, 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 otherwise known as Twix, the bully of the South. The puncher at Power Ops. Say hi, Quinn.
Hi.
And then we have the one and only, the head mod for the Magdump Central Instagram account. My friend, your friend, the lovely, the talented, the beanie enjoying, actually, the eating. What is that, corn on the cob?
Hell yeah.
Dev in the building. Devon, say hello.
What's up?
I hope. Apparently, no one in the chat is saying that I've screwed any of this up. I'm going to assume this is still going well. I'm assuming I haven't screwed anything up. Usually how this works is at some point, Streamlabs just sort of takes a big old shit. So if you'll notice, I have a couple of different setups. So the audio coming from my headset is actually what they hear in our Google Chat Hangout. The audio coming from the Yeti, which is this little piece right here, is what the stream's going to hear. Because apparently Streamlabs can kiss my ass. So, standard interview style format. I have about, what do I have here? You could already tell this shit is not scripted. I have 18 questions. That's not nice. Well, you're also eating. Like, what are you gonna chew into a microphone? That's just rude.
I don't know if it's because you're saying when I said hello, if I'm quiet or like...
Is the audio working in the chat? Please let me know. They're not going to hear that for another 20 seconds, so I'm going to basically say a bunch of words, and they're not going to even know anything. If the chat has any questions, go ahead and throw those up as you get them. We will talk about sort of some generic airsoft things, some of the what you silly kids are known for, basically. The whole reason, well, there's a couple reasons. I wanted to get both you guys on here. One, I'll be perfectly honest. The video I did talking about the power-ups thing, that is my most successful YouTube video to date. It's at like 20-something thousand views, and I have made about 9 or 12 YouTube dollars off of it, because I don't know if anyone has seen it lately. I've packed it with ads. That's why it exists now. So it's like my troll video. And then my response to the apology one that Quinn did, that's around 1,000 or so now. So that, I'm not gonna lie, that SEO is real marketable for me right now. So I am basically making money off kids. So that's cool. Also, having been in the various circles I've been in, a lot of people don't want to listen to the kids that are, you know, the diewares, the HPA kids. A lot of people don't care about what they have to say. So apparently I'm apparently the edgy boy messiah, I guess, for whatever weird reason. So I'm going to give these kids a platform. I'm going to let them say whatever they have to say. I'm going to guide through this conversation. Devon, if you are ready, if you are done eating corn, I would like to start the first question with you. So walk me through sort of your airsoft evolution. How did you start in airsoft, and kind of how did you get to where you are now?
So I started playing in 2015 at my home field SS Black down. Went to a birthday party with my buddy Jacob. And obviously, I was a rental, and I got into it. Bought my first mask, bought my first dye, bought my first Polar Star. I had a jack. Ended up quitting a few times, came back, and then I started my page Overly Sexual Polar Star on Instagram, and that was my first Magdump page.
Oh.
And then, honestly, sorry, I'm reading the chat.
Yeah, so am I.
And got my first DSG that my mom sold for $40 in a garage sale without my permission. My Polar Star got stolen.
They're saying you need to use your big boy voice, Dev.
I need to use my big boy voice.
Yeah, they're saying you're quiet, and I've got your audio levels turned up as high as I can go.
Okay. I should I'll try putting earbuds in, see if that works. Unless it's
Sounds fine to me.
Dev, speak up. Is it better now?
It's not
Sounds
worse
like-
now.
Yeah, it sounds worse.
I sound worse.
Yeah, it sounds like distorted.
Distorted.
Can you speak up?
I'm speaking pretty loud actually,
Oh.
which is weird.
That's weird.
What the fuck? Okay.
I mean, you don't really sound that quiet.
I don't.
Maybe chat just needs to sit closer to the laptop. Also, they want you to make your bed.
Fuck you, Chris.
Which is kind of hilarious.
My room is fine. I'm sorry, your Polar Star was stolen. Started Overly Sexual Polar Star. Met some guys in the community, and then I ended up getting my main page. Yes, I'm on my phone. And then I got my main page taken down at the time, my personal, and I changed that to, as everybody knows now, FTP Dev, the one and only. And then I started Magdump Central. And for Magdump Central, I gained following pretty quickly. Chase stopped advertising. And then I started a TikTok. Actually, no, I'm pretty sure it was Ashton started the TikTok for me. And I ended up getting around, I think it was like 1.2 or 2.2 million likes on Quinn's video, which absolutely blew me up. I reached 30,000 followers on TikTok before I got taken down by TikTok. I had too many strikes, apparently. In fact, I have 6 strikes on Magdump Central right now, I'm pretty sure.
Interesting.
So, Magdump Central might be gone soon.
Aw.
But there'll be another, I'll throw another page out.
Yay!
So, and yeah, it's kind of where I'm at now. I mean, now I just kind of play on weekends when I'm bored.
Quinn! Boop. We transition over to you. Hello, your room is very nice. Did you, clean your room and make your bed in preparation for this?
No, there were, cleaners that came to my house, a few days ago.
Damn, you got it like that? I'm kind of proud of you. Quinn, same question.
A long story, but
Oh boy.
started playing airsoft, in, the backyard, just with neighborhood kids. That's how I got introduced to airsoft. And let me think. This was, 5 years ago, 4 or 5
How old are you
years
now?
ago.
How old you cut out?
15.
You're 15?
Um,
You are not a big
Okay.
15-year-old. Do you do cross country? Do you not eat meat?
yeah, I run.
Called it.
But anyways, I started off playing airsoft in the backyard just with neighborhood kids, and then I went to this field probably a few months later with a Springer, and then I can't remember. I've just completely forgotten about all this, but the first field I went to I think was SS Airsoft, and then I got banned from that field 2 years later for some stupid shit, and then I went to Elite Ops, and then I met ups, and then we like kind of like formed like a friend group, I guess, and um, we went to like we. Sorry, I cannot remember well like at all. Um, I should have like thought about this before, but anyways.
What got you into like the HPA gun? So why not just like
Oh,
a
I
regular
just saw
G&G8?
like I saw like kids at like the original field I was using them, and
Mm.
like they were like really good. This was like 3, 4 years ago probably, and so I got one for Christmas, like probably yeah, like 3 years ago, and yeah.
So you just basically saw like you sort of emulated kind of higher level of players, basically. Like of what as far as their equipment, as their skills and stuff like that. You didn't just like see a picture of an HPA gun and go, "Oh, I want that." Like you kind of spent
Nah,
some
they were
time
just
around
like
that.
kids at the they were just kids at the field that I saw using them.
Uh, Dev, back to you. Click.
Yo,
What made you want to start the Magdump Magdump Central, or what made you want to start that style of content for an Instagram?
I could get clout off of other kids really easily, and people wanted to see the content. And there's this page called Speedsoft Clips, and like I was like, you know, I'm gonna copy him, and then I copied him, and I blew up even faster than him, and now I'm here, and I got clout without having to do anything. So that was really easy.
I'm not mad at that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not even mad at that. Uh, Dev and then Quinn. Dev, how would you say your style of play differs than kind of like the average casual player?
Not gonna cap, I can't take a shit ton of BBs. I'm not like Cole or like Caleb or anybody. Fuck off, Cole. You're not joining. And then sorry, I just got a Discord call.
Oh, that's fine.
And then why is them okay? Apparently I'm still quiet.
I can hear you just fine.
I guess I play more aggressively. Like my clips are shit, just because like the fields that I've been to are super dark.
Mm-hmm.
Devon smoking that Reggie, and then I just need to get better clips. But I just play how I want. I don't really care what the ref says.
Interesting. I will get to that later. Quinn, hello again.
Yeah.
Same question. How would you say your style of play, the way you enjoy to play airsoft, how would you say that differs, if at all, from kind of like the average, the new player, the casual player, or the non-HPA kid?
Well, back when I used to play, I would just play like a complete like I don't know. I thought it was like cool to just like go around just Magdump random people back then, like rentals and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, yeah, I would just I guess play like the average like I don't know, to be honest. I would just play like
Just running around, just you were more aggressive than the average player, you'd say.
yeah,
Just
I
so
would
you
play
sort
pretty
of gravitated.
aggressive, but
Are you competitive at all? Like competitively minded, not a competitive player. Like, are you a natural, like when you do something against like a friend, do you have to win? Are you naturally a competitive person?
yeah, usually.
So Quinn, describe like an ideal day at a field for you. What are the rules? What's the game type? Indoor, outdoor? What in your mind would be like your favorite dream day for airsoft?
Honestly, if I could like go back to airsoft, I wouldn't like just go around magdumping random rentals and shit. That's just stupid. I guess just I mean, like tournament style play seems like cool and all, but like I don't know, just play with like an AG or something. I don't like my Polar Star's broken. If I ever were to like get unbanned or something, I don't have like the type of money to like fix that and stuff. I'd
So you
probably
would just be
buy
fine
it.
with like regular, just whatever they do. You just
I'll
want
just
to
run.
play. You don't have a preference.
Yeah, I'll just run around, just fuck around. Just,
Dev,
I
same
don't know.
question.
Fuck?
Ideal day. Ignore the chat. Oh,
Sorry, I
bro.
just broke my pipe.
What's a corn cob?
Fuck.
That's gonna happen.
Um,
Ideal day. What's a dream day for you, Dev, for airsoft?
no engagement distance, indoor, but like also outdoor. There's this field called F13, and they have like two-story houses in their like in their fucking field, and you can also like go outside of the warehouse. And it's like super sick.
Nice.
But like no engagement distance, like
You want to play big boy rules.
400 FPS. You can use full auto or semi, whatever you want. That's basically it. Just like if you're gonna show up and like don't expect to like have anyone like go easy or anything. Don't expect to not get done.
Gorilla.
Not gorilla, like not bleed soft, but
Like a step below.
yeah.
Like baby gorilla. Devon and then Quinn, what field do you dream about playing at and why? Dev, I'll start with you. Currently existing fields, where do you want to go and why?
It's a hard one actually. I'd love to play a game pod. I think it looks really sick.
No, you
Just,
wouldn't.
Like how big it is.
You would last all of 5 minutes. You wouldn't. I don't think you'd make it halfway through the first round.
How come?
They're game pod.
The game pod. I'd love to play it like HSP. Just because like all the guys that I know, either in Texas or in California,
Mm-hmm.
so I'd have a group to play with. So that's probably HSP. Any of the fields in Cali.
Say Cali fields. It sounds like you want to go to Cali. You check out like N1 or some of the smaller, lesser known fields like Playland.
Yeah, or if I were to go to like Arizona or something.
Like VIP.
Yeah. Apparently, I talked to someone who played VIP and said that everybody hates me in VIP.
Yeah, well, everyone apparently hates you online, and then once you meet them, they're cool to your face. So fuck them, I guess.
No, that's literally how it is. It's so bad. It's actually just like genuinely disgusting because everybody will talk shit, but like the second they see me in the field, I've literally had like kids taking pictures with me, but like the day before they were shit talking me.
I signed so that at that Speed QB event they had in Sacramento, a fucking kid came up to me and asked me to sign his pizza box. Like, why? Who the fuck am I? Anyway,
So
it's weird.
interesting.
Uh,
I had a kid have me sign his die, which was interesting.
it's kind of funny. Quinn, dream field for you. Do they
Probably just
exist?
Probably just back to my home field, to be honest.
Elite?
Just elite ops, yeah.
What do you like
I don't
about
know.
it?
Fuck Elite Rock.
I've just been playing there. Well, I don't know how it is current day. I haven't played there in like a year, but
Shit.
back when I used to play there, it was fun. Like I would just do stupid stuff.
You just want to go somewhere and just kind of like fuck around with your friends, basically.
Yeah, just have basically.
Dude, I said we could have a private game at Arkansas. Like, if we ever do, we could have a private game at Arkansas or something.
Would they let me play though? Not
Yeah.
even fans, like everywhere.
Yeah, no, they would let you play.
They
If you're
would?
playing a private game, you're not playing with normal kids.
I know, but
Normal
still,
kids.
Well, like, not normal, but like normal players that day.
Like, no, but like I'm an exception. I doubt we play.
I mean, there's only one way to find out.
If there was an
Yeah,
FBI's
so-
most wanted list, he'd be on it. For airsoft. Bum bum bum.
Well, I mean, a bunch of kids want to dump them, so.
That could be
Not really
good.
fair.
That could be part of his welcome back to airsoft. We can go into that in a few questions down. Quinn, we'll start this next one with you. What do you currently see in airsoft that you like? Trends or some sort of popular content style? What do you see in airsoft right now that you like?
I haven't really even looked at airsoft in like 10 months.
Good for
so-
you.
don't
That was
really
actually the
know.
correct answer. Dev, same question. What do you see right now that you like?
Charlie, first of all, stop fucking calling me. I'm on my phone. Like I was. I'm sorry. One of the guys in the chat is fucking calling me. It's
Ignore
really
it.
annoying.
Ignore it. So it'll mess the video up, which I don't care about, but your audio is still just fine.
Okay. Basically, Charlie, fuck off. Basically, I don't like anything in the airsoft community right now. Not gonna lie, it's completely fucking like terrible. It's toxic as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you get made fun of for practically everything you do. If you
That's
don't do something the
accurate.
right way, you're completely outcasted.
Or perfectly. Fuck a right way. Perfectly.
Like, I just think it's fucking gay. But I mean, I still play, so.
Isn't that just the bitch part about it? No matter how much we hate it, we're still like, yeah, I'll be there Saturday. Sure, for sure, I'll do that.
Yeah, I mean, like, that's why I like the paintball community more, because, like, they're a lot more accepting, but, like, I can't say anything because I still, like, I shit on kids and make fun of them.
Correct.
It's kind of it's hypocritical coming from me, but, like, yeah.
I guess that sort of answers the second question. So we'll throw the second one to Quinn. What do you see in airsoft, if you have seen anything that you don't like?
Don't like?
Yeah.
Heat Night Park is dead.
I don't really know that I don't like currently. I don't really have much about that.
That was also actually, believe it or not, that was the correct answer to that question as well.
I can't really talk myself. Like, if I say anything bad about airsoft, like, I don't really have like room to talk.
Then again, maybe you have the most, depending on how you want to see things. So, which will lead us into Quinn. The time has come, my young Padawan. The moment everyone wants to hear about. Walk me through that sequence of events from kind of start to finish. Was there a build-up? Was it something, an interaction that sort of had carried over time? Was it sort of just like a spur of a moment you got pissed off? Walk me through that sequence of events, please.
Power-ups?
Yes, please.
Oh, okay, so me and Alex were, and I think a few other people. I just don't really want to name people, but
That's fine. You can leave names out.
Yeah, me, Alex, a few other people. We went to Power Ops, and we were just like trying to like fuck around and dump people. Like, so we shot. So I originally I shot this guy in like the back, like his backpack is like a joke, Milsome guy, and then Alex shot him like a second afterwards, and then he turns around and shoots Alex like probably like 2 times with his shotgun, and then Alex just goes full rage mode on him and just puts like a whole mag into him, and then that just unleashes the entire fight basically.
Just can't have anything nice. Some of the questions that a lot of people have asked me, particularly for the equipment, what do you remember what those guns were chronoed at and what the BB weights was? Because a lot of guys just sort of said that you were cranking the HPS up to like 500 plus and you were using like threes and all this other stuff.
I was at I was using 3s. I think Alex was also using 3s, and I was shooting at like 350 FPS probably.
So standard, you were chronoed standard chrono.
Yeah.
You chronoed in just fine. You didn't you weren't shooting hot guns or anything.
I can't say anything about any other people because I don't know, but I'm pretty sure I was shooting.
But you can at least say that you didn't touch your tank after that.
I might have.
I'm a little proud of you. Maybe just a little. Maybe a little bit. What, in your mind, and you don't have to drop names or anything, what was going through your head from the moment you thought of, from before it happened to, you know what, I'm gonna load, I'm gonna switch to semi and full auto and I'm gonna just rip into this dude? What was going through your head? Were you like, fuck, this guy deserves this, I'm tired of his crap, he's getting the beans? What was going through your head?
At the time, I wasn't even thinking clearly. I just thought it was funny, to be honest. I didn't really even think about anything. I wasn't angry at the guy. I don't even know the guy. I was just since I saw Alex dumping him, and then I saw like someone else dumping him, not gonna
Clayton.
name anyone, um, I just like got involved and started doing it too. And which like I don't know, I had no reason to. I shouldn't have.
If you don't mind me asking real quick, wasn't it Clayton who was there?
No, Clayton didn't shoot at anyone. He didn't dump.
Oh yeah, there was him walking away. That's what it was. Because you
Yeah.
wanted me to bring that up.
Yeah, Clayton was being pretty mature about it, and Josh was trying to stop the fight. Um, well, obviously, I think I should be able to name names because
That's your choice.
I put the names in the video, so.
Oh,
Alex,
yeah.
Alex and Skylar, basically, yeah, they were dumping the guy, so I just thought I would get involved at the time, which was like stupid.
Fair.
There was really no reason for me to, because they were already dumping him anyways.
You just jumped in, mob
Yeah,
mentality.
I just jumped in, yeah.
So how was your life post power ops, short term, after I think that thing took about 3 or so days before it to really hit peak. How is your life post power ops? Your airsoft life, your personal life, have you been walking in Walmart and someone was like, "You're the power ups, get him, kick your ass," any of that stuff?
No, nobody's recognized me. A few of my friends, like, who don't play airsoft have said that, like, they saw my thing on TikTok. Other than, no one's, I think it was from Devon's page, but yeah, no one's really recognized me or anything. And it
Except for
hasn't really
today.
impacted
Oops.
me. Yeah.
Sorry. Now we've put a face out there. How's your airsoft life? My understanding is you've been banned from basically every field in your time zone.
Yep, basically. I think I'm banned, like, everywhere.
Is that like a call of a dude? Like, can we give him an award for that? Like, is that an unlockable achievement? Like, get bans from all field plus 100 experience points. We'll switch this to Dev. Why do you think mag dumps and overshooting happen, Dev?
Because people don't follow the rules and people take it into their own hands to teach them lessons.
So for you, it's like vigilante justice, basically.
Yeah, but it can be pretty gay because, like, I don't know, people just kind of like, I don't know how to put it. It's like, even though I own like Magdump Central, I still sometimes find mag dumping pretty gay. Like, if you just dump some random 9-year-old for zero fucking reason just to hurt them, then it's pretty gay. But like, if you have a reason to do it, fucking go for it. I don't care.
As long as you got some reason behind something, I guess you can't be too mad. Quinn, same question. Why do you think mag dumps and excessive overshooting happen?
I mean, sometimes people just get out of anger, or they don't they don't think clearly in the moments, or good for fun, like they just don't give a fuck. So, yeah.
That's pretty factual. Well, I'll start this with you, Quinn. Why do you think the mag dumping is like the biggest sin in airsoft?
Because that's usually like what people get like banned for. I mean, or like overshooting. I guess, I don't know.
Do you think it's like the worst thing you can do because it's like an excessive, grandiose sort of anger thing, maybe?
I feel like I feel like assaulting people in the airsoft is like worse than mag dumping people. And it's pretty stupid too.
I'm not gonna disagree with that. I'm gonna support that. Dev, same question. Why do you think that mag dumping and excessive overshooting is basically perceived as the biggest sin? Add on, do you think it's actually a bigger sin than not calling a hit?
I mean, I can't lie. I brush hits, like, trying to get clips, so, like, I don't have room to talk. But, like, at the same time, like Quinn said, assaulting someone is a lot worse than mag dumping. But, like, I don't know. I just find it gay overall. Like,
Good stance.
not calling your hits, like I said, I can't really talk. Like, just bring it to the ref, at least for the first time. Just try and talk to the ref. Like, if nothing happens, then obviously there's really nothing else you can do unless you either ignore it or you just dump them.
Quinn, we'll take this one back to you. Do you think when it comes to like kids getting mag dumped and like excessive overshooting, Quinn, do you think that fields or field staff take any part of the blame on that one?
Field staff take.
Like, do you think it's kind of a field fault, or do you perceive it to be kind of like, look, it happened because you guys weren't cracking down on this kid, so I dumped it to make sure he called a magazine?
I don't think it's the field's fault. Like, the only thing they could really do is like semi-lock people, like that I heard Elite Ops did. Other than if a field doesn't semi-lock, it's, I mean, you could say it's the field's fault for not semi-locking, but at the same time, like some fields do full auto games, so usually it's the player's fault.
Dev, same question. Do you put any blame at all on fields or field staff if a kid gets mag dumped or excessive full auto?
I mean, I feel like if the ref would well, sometimes it depends, because like a lot of the time the player doesn't even bring it to the ref in the first place. Like, they don't address it at all. They just fucking do it. Like, but if refs were to actually like take what the players say seriously and genuinely look at the player that they're complaining about, then I feel like if they can just like actually assess the situation correctly, that wouldn't happen as much. But like then you also have the issue of just like people who like just dump kids because they don't like them, which like refs can't really control, nor can fields. Like, someone just has an issue, they're gonna dump the person, like personal issue.
So Dev, your stance is basically if kids you can't regulate stupid people.
No.
But there's there's multiple reasons why these things usually happen, to include but not limited to bad staff or just sociopathic teenage boys, basically. All the damn vaping and the mumble rap.
Yeah, just like people who like say you have an issue with a kid like outside of airsoft and they play, like you would want to catch them on the field and dump them, like, or like just anything like that. Or sometimes it's just you want to get clips and like, or clout. Like, I have a ton of kids who will just dump random kids and they want clout off of it and they'll send it to me just for zero reason
Other than clout. Quinn, we'll jump back to you. What can fields do, if anything, to kind of keep the vibe groovy? Like, is there anything that a field or a field ref can do? I believe you spoke on semi-locking. Is there anything you think a field can do to at least mitigate this kind of stuff happening?
Just watch their players closely. Like, some referees just sit there and do nothing. I guess, yeah, just watch their players, like who's causing trouble and stuff. Like, what my field used to do is they had like a strike system where if me, Alex, and one of my other friends would like do anything bad or like dump someone, they would put a strike on like a chalkboard, and if we got 3 strikes, they would send us home. So I mean, that was kind of a decent system, but yeah, I guess just keep an eye on your players. I think with the old power-ups, TikTok tanks, so you can adjust your PSI. That's like also something a field could do to like prevent stuff. But other than that, yeah.
They would let you, so you could mag dump up to 3 kids before you got kicked out for the day?
Well, no, like do bad things.
Oh.
If you just straight up mag dump someone, they would just.
Okay, you're talking about a general 3-strike naughty boy
yeah,
rule.
like if.
Okay.
Yeah, like if you don't call your hit, like if you like overshoot someone or just something bad.
Okay, that's fair. It's like, oh wow, I can mag dump up to 3 kids in Georgia. That's pretty nice. Devon, same question for you. For those just tuning in, we're looking at Devon's ceiling so he can be closer to his microphone, basically. What can fields do to keep everything groovy?
I notice a lot of refs just don't fucking care. Like, if they see something going on, they just kind of blow it off. I just think if refs would just like stop blowing things off and like actually listen to the players, like their feedback, like, oh, change this about a field. We don't like this. Like, actually change it. Or like, don't ban all HPA because there's a few players who did some stupid shit. Like, I don't know.
So you realistically, Dev, if I understand this correctly, your whole, or at least a large portion of your state of mind is just, yo, do your jobs. Make sure that when this stuff happens, you kick it in the ass before it boils over.
That's literally, like, honestly, if the refs would literally just do their job, and I'm not saying, like, all the time, because obviously there will be moments where the ref can't prevent it. But, like, if they would just sit there and do their job and, like, not overreact. Like, if you have a player on the field, and say they accidentally use full auto, if you scream at that player and tell them get the fuck off the field, that player's going to be, like, hospital right back. Like, there's no reason a ref should scream at a player. So, like, keep your temper and do your job.
Weird. I feel like I've pushed that narrative in previous videos. That's weird. That's weird. That's weird. Quinn, we'll jump back to you. Even though you are currently unable to play at local fields, if you could get reinstated and start playing normally, would you have any desire to do like any kind of competitive stuff? Like, would you be interested in like some speed QB matches, or you just kind of like being just like the weekend, just a weekend player, nothing special, just sort of blend it in? Or do you have aspirations of competition one day?
I'd probably just go when I have like free time or if I'm bored. I don't really have any desire to play like speed QB tournaments or anything. I don't have as much time as I had like last year. I feel like I would just go like probably once a month, just have fun.
That seems reasonable. Dev, same question. Do you have any aspirations to do like speed QB or other competitive formats, or you just kind of like doing the regular, the weekend casual hanging out with your friends kind of thing?
So, I was actually going to play in a tournament at Gold Eagle back when, like, in, like, February, before Corona hit, with a team called Slump. And then they ended up canceling the tournament. But, like, someone just asked me if I played at Airsoft Ministry. But, like, I don't really have any desire to, like, do speed QB. I play with a lot of speed QB guys, though. Like, the guys, Die Airsoft.
Yeah.
Amazing group of guys, by the way. But I play with them. They have their own like speed QB field. They're sponsored by a field called
Nice.
Fort 13. And like I'd play like casually, but like I wouldn't mind playing a little bit of speed QB, even though I think it's gay. But like it's just something to like try out again.
Just you like doing different stuff. You don't want to get bored with a hobby. You just kind of want to switch it up and stuff.
Like I'd love to like go to a Milsim. Like I think that'd be sick.
They have Overwatch Tactics coming up in Texas soon, and your boy's going to be one of the commanders. I'm just throwing that out there.
It's pretty sick.
Yeah, I have no idea why he picked me for that. It's a stupid idea. Anyway, Quinn, you are currently not allowed to play in most of your local fields, as my understanding. When we had, years ago, in the ministry world, we had a similar situation with a local team that had been kicked from many fields individually. We had given them an option of basically like a probation. A stipulation of this probation was they had to play basically 6 full days, or or half, or a significant amount of time, 6 different events. But all they could use is rental guns, standard rental G&G style guns. They weren't allowed to wear, they could wear a mask, but they couldn't have like multiple magazines. They had a rental gun and like a high cap, and that was basically it. If a field approached you and said, hey, we would like to offer this stipulation of probation for you to earn the privilege of playing in our field back, is that something you would sort of be interested in?
Yeah, I'd probably be interested in that. The rentals at like my home field really aren't even that bad.
It's not bad. But if I understand this conversation and some of the other conversations you and I have had offline, you are pretty much open to anything reasonable. Like, obviously, you're not going to be
Yeah.
like, hey, show up and slice your face with this piece of glasses part. You know, that's. But if they said, hey, you can play if you use a rental gun and cut the grass, or if you take the trash out, and if you would be willing to work your way back into the trust of fields, pending its
Yeah,
reasonability.
I'd be willing to do that.
You hear that, Fields? Hear that for all of the no field owners and managers that are watching this right now? It doesn't look like there's much going on in the chat. Devon, do you have anything you would like to add? I have run out of questions, not gonna lie. This went a lot easier and smoother than I thought.
Yeah,
What do you have coming up right now, Dev?
what do you mean by that?
You still, so you manage the Magdump IG, or you just kind of like going through the motions of kind of doing your own thing? You don't have like any big grandiose trips. You're just still a weekend guy.
Might be taking a Texas and Cali trip soon.
Ooh.
With the Magdump page. I'd like to thank Cole. Everybody go follow Cole and Team Retribution on Instagram. Cole, fuck off. This isn't your place. It's like the one line that you don't need to be in. I know you always want your clout. Damn.
Am I allowed to ask what fields in Texas you're going to, or is that going to be a surprise for the field owners when you show up?
Surprise. I'd rather just show up. Because I've heard from people that I'm banned from certain fields in Cali, even though I have not done anything to get there.
How are they going to know?
Like, Tax City has me blocked on Instagram.
To be fair, they block. Sonny's one of my best friends, but I get it.
Yeah, I just don't like Tax, but I'm banned from like SS and stuff. But like, I don't know. I'm probably just gonna stay going to F13 and EOA, and just like chill out. But again, like shout out to like Texas, or not Tech, Cole for like helping me out with Magdump Central. And all the guys in the past who have helped me out, including like Charlie, which is no.mp2, and Frank, DBG Frank. I'd like to thank them because they've made it possible for me to like. I almost got a sponsorship because of Charlie, like. So.
For Texas fields, probably Texas paintball, which is in Beehive, I believe.
I'd like to play at HGA. I will say that. High ground.
Oh, high ground. Ooh. I've actually heard mixed things from high ground, which is interesting.
It's really, really, really easy.
Okay, I've heard. Well, it could be they just had a shift in their management. I heard like they didn't piss around with anything. Like they're real strict on a lot of stuff, and now like. I got guys like, dude, this field is dope. I'm edgy as shit. I love this field.
All I know is that
yeah.
once Panda went and mocked HGA, they changed. I heard that it changed ever since Panda went.
I mean, if you don't have rules,
Yeah.
you're going to get forced to do rules. D14, if you have a chance, it's kind of one of my dream fields to go to. That's also way the hell up in Dallas, though, so...
Yeah.
Good luck. But I believe the normal Panda circuit is usually high ground and Texas paintball, and that's only about a 5 hour. It's about a 4 or 5 hour drive, I believe, if I remember correctly, off of because you can take, I think it's either 70 or 71, and it's the back road, the back freeway, because that's the road I used to take to go down to see my ex-wife when that whole thing. Because if I go to any field in Texas, hopefully it's going to be the Houston-based fields because my daughter lives in that area. So if they find out I go to D14 before I go see my kid, my ex-wife's going to cut my balls off again. So there's that. Cali, you should hit up HSP if you get the right crew. You know the kids I'm talking about for there. I have no desire to go to HSP or any of the Bear owned fields on a weekend. I'll do some private stuff. I'm not impressed. N1 is my heart. Project N1 is my heart and soul. I make it very clear about that. Tac City, I have a very good relationship. As much crap as kids want to talk about Tac City, I will say Sonny is the reason I've been as successful as I am. He has done a lot for kids that goes unnoticed. But I get it. I mean, his rule set isn't very accommodating if you're a higher level player. I get it. I think Jim also quit. I think Jim and Barb. Kids, let me know if Jim and Barb are still down there. Yo, you would like Playland 707 up north. That's a great field.
I heard Playland was pretty sick.
I kind of tried. I'm not gonna lie. I was kind of trying to get kicked out, just because I was waiting to see, like, all right, if I keep fiddling my trigger, I was feathering hard, I was shooting, I was still at 400 with 2.8s, and I was just taking souls and sweeping and point blanking. Nothing. It's like, oh, okay, I can relax and just play like a nice guy, I guess.
Yeah.
I would definitely go up there. Ministry, my field, is the way it is because it's my field. What do you like? You've seen the videos. What field on their IG posts two kids doing a one-on-one full auto?
Yeah, for real. There's no fields. I do want to bring that up. Fields need to stop. Like, I understand that they're liable, but like at the same time, like, let kids. If two kids ask to gorilla and they are friends and it is consensual on both ends, I think that they should 100% be allowed to gorilla.
What's kind of funny is everyone forgets that we're a church field. Like, yo, we're letting kids gorilla each other at church. So, what's your excuse?
Yeah,
We had a couple to Blackout and Northern Hostility came up, and they're banned, or at least members of their guys are banned from surrounding fields. I knew exactly where they. Also, I'm a huge nerd. I knew that Patches went, hey, you kids just want to full auto each other's balls off on a side field, and the smiles on their face, it was like Christmas morning, and we didn't have a single problem with them. Which is it's weird. It's like when you give your customer a positive experience, they follow the rules instead of just trying to cookie cutter their experience. Like, this isn't that's the Ford Model T of business, kids. Like, you can't do that, Fields. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
fucking figure your shit out, Fields.
At Elite Ops, actually, we ended up changing. We made Tristan change the rules at Elite Ops. They ended up making everybody semi-locked HPA, and they checked like every few games to see if we're semi-locked because of something that we did there. But like, I forgot who it was. My buddy Blake, Connor, and Corbett and I, and we were gonna do a 4-way gorilla just to like goof off, and we were all really down for it. And I asked the ref, and the ref was cool with it. He was about to let us go out on the field, and then someone snitched to the owner.
Oh no!
And that's when Tristan was like, "Everybody's being sent home today if you guys go full auto."
Oh, I'd have done it just to send everyone home. That's how I am.
Like,
did we lose Quinn?
They wanted to send us all home.
Quinn?
So, did Quinn leave?
I think we lost him. I'm watching. Oh yeah, he dropped out. Well, that's not good. I was gonna keep asking him Well, let me check. My little Quinn. Quinny.
I do plan on going to Air 15 though in Texas. That'd be pretty sick. And what's Techstar?
Let me know in the chats if you have any questions. I've got like 44 people watching.
Oh, I saw one person ask what my dream gun was.
Ooh.
Probably an HK 416 build with an FE in it.
Nice.
I'll get in the stream. I'm gonna leave it just.
Relax, Cole.
Yeah, Cole's Cole. This is the first time I've ever. Well, other than
Dear Cole, relax. Sign James.
This is
Also,
the
I love
only
you.
time that I have ever seen Cole other than for me. He gets on his knees for me all the time.
Quinn's
There's
back.
Quinn.
Quinn, you're back.
My internet just randomly went out.
Are you on Wi-Fi?
No, I'm on Ethernet.
You just can't have nice things then.
Don't waste your money at Air 15. How come?
Uh,
There all the time.
So I will say, AR-15. The owner is one of my good friends. The actual Jose is one. Garcia's a very good friend of mine.
Yeah.
The way I perceive the AR-15 situation is he has a lot going on, and a lot going on business, professionally and personally. He has a lot of moving parts in his business right now, and it seems to be, if you are at 100% down with the way he's running his ship, if you want to do kind of anything different or give him any problems, he just pulls the plug on you and goes, I got other stuff I have to worry about. Get off my field. If that's true, I'm not really mad at that. I'm gonna try to talk to him, because he's also he's the faction commander for the Mercs, and I'm the faction commander for the unit, so he is my sworn milsim enemy. I also think it'd be hilarious if any of the Panda kids could make it up to Waxahachie and be like, my little child special forces. That's kind of my dream, is to get Panda to be my little child special forces at Overwatch Tactics. That's a milsim dream I have right now.
Get them sponsored by the field.
Let me text the event promoter and see what I can do. However, Panda, if you have anyone that could go to, excuse me, Conquest of Avalon, which is the weekend of the 13th of November, if you got guys that can go to that, let me know. I'll see. I'm not promising anything. I will do my best to alleviate some of your financial burden. I'm just going to do what I can. Quinn, hi, little guy.
Yeah.
You look so proper and nice and respectable.
Little guy.
Which makes it kind of funny to me that, like, you're like public enemy #1 for airsoft fields. You're like the Bin Laden of airsoft. Like, like, look at this kid. He's so his room is clean. His bed is made. He has nothing crazy on his walls. He's just like a nice, respectable young lad. Like, let this kid play at some freaking fields art. Look at that. Look at that. Put him. You banned that? Yeah, way to go, entire South. That's what you banned. The fuck out of here, airsoft fields.
I'm surprised that SS Airsoft hasn't shut down though, because they're banning everybody now.
Interesting.
Haven't they always been doing that?
Well, I mean, I've been banned for a long time now, and you remember back when we were hanging out with like the slump guys, and we were gonna go to SS. Because they said that they would like call the police if I ended up showing up. I want them to unban me though.
Well, that's just kind of not nice.
Yeah.
Let me scroll up through this chat, see what we're missing. Chat is just going nuts. I never thought I'd get
Yeah,
47
Steve
people in
gives
a
me
live stream.
pedo vibe.
Oh, that? Yeah, he definitely does.
Steve gives me a pedo vibe.
This, I would love to know if you guys have any insight on this. What got Lil Yachty to SS Airsoft? Like, does anyone know the backstory on that?
Probably SS Airsoft reaching out to him.
What's it? Yo, you know how like, you're like this huge, wildly successful celebrity? You want to come play Airsoft? Like, what?
That's like literally the only thing I could think of.
Like, how do you pitch that?
Well,
Hey, if that's how...
Wolf Speedsoft is in here. Wolf Speedsoft is in the real Wolf Speedsoft.
I genuinely don't think he's ever actually played airsoft before.
No, there's actually footage of Wolf playing in a tournament.
Really?
Yeah, there's literal footage. He wants to gorilla me.
Well, that's interesting.
I can't gorilla an autistic kid, dude.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
I can't. I will get so much shit for gorilling an autistic kid.
Just can't have nice things. And on that, we've ooh, we've broken an hour, and that was kind of my goal. So we sort of now it's just chat going crazy in this beast. Quinn, I would like to thank you very much for your time. I do appreciate you coming here. If there's anything I can do to help you play at a field again, let me know. I don't know who takes me seriously outside of California, but you're more than welcome to fly your happy self out here to Sacramento, California, and play at a church airsoft field. I don't know if that means anything. I don't know if you can add that to your resume. Hopefully someone will see this and go, oh, that kid's nice. Like, come back to my field.
Dumped a woman.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't really think anyone will see this unless
Probably
it's
not.
like shown directly to a field.
Shout out
Yeah.
to the Wolf Speedsoft Mafia.
Here's something that we can try. How about guys just clip this, whatever aspects of this video you want, clip it, throw it on your IG, tag all your local fields, like hashtag unban Quid.
Like, the only field I really care for getting unbanned from is Elite Ops, because it's the closest field to my house.
Favor, I think if you were to, like, DM Tristan, and that could possibly work.
Is that
He
the
would
owner of
honestly
Elite
probably
Ops?
He works at Elite Ops. I don't think he's the owner, though.
Do we know
probably-
who the owner is? Or is Tristan the guy to talk to?
Tristan, I think he runs the account. I'm not sure, but they would probably not take me seriously, though.
Maybe not. You can give it a shot.
To the guys, do you remember that day that you texted me on iMessage and I didn't know who the fuck you were?
Oh, you?
Yeah, when you
Oh,
texted
yeah.
me. I was at Elite Ops that day and I had asked, like, the reps about it and they were like, yeah, he's never getting unbanned.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah. Like, you know Ryan?
Oh, I hate Ryan.
Ryan's cool, what do you mean?
Ryan? Wait, am I thinking of the right Ryan?
Blonde, dirty blonde, shorter.
Oh, that guy was
Has
so
a white-
annoying.
Has a white dye.
Yeah, no, I don't like that guy.
No, the only refs that I don't like there, I think it's I don't know if it's either is it Michael or Daniel that was
Michael's chill, and so is Daniel.
I don't know, one of them like kind of picked on us throughout the day when everybody went
That was probably Michael. Michael, you pick, but
like
I don't
when
know.
Dylan and Andrew and everybody went, like they were kind of shitting on us.
Just can't have nice things.
Not at
So
all.
Quinn, thank you. I appreciate your time. Thank you very much. Devon, also, thank you very much. I appreciate you fighting through your whatever apparent audio issue chat says you had. I'm going to stop going live in a second. Thank you for the chat for all the 44 people. 44 people are watching this right now? You people are sad. Free Quinn. Start the hashtag. Tag Elite Ops. DM Elite Ops politely. Have some candor. Have some respect. Like, hey, you guys should check out the Caber video. He's a nice kid.
I like how there's beef going on in the. Are you watching the chat?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm watching this stream.
Airsofter's gonna airsoft.
Oh man, I don't understand the whole private game thing, but I also wasn't there.
Whatever. So I am going to thank you to the chat.